And Meghan actually has very sticky fingers.
Come on, sorry.
She's walked out before with shoes, and maybe the shoes were on her hands, but because she's walked out of shoots with things that it's been commented upon from long before she got married.
Meghan Markle is facing fresh scrutiny as more stories and claims about her past continue to resurface. This time, Lady C has shared what she describes as 15 surprising secrets that she believes Meghan tried to keep out of the spotlight. According to Lady C, those claims are becoming harder to ignore as more discussions continue to appear in public. Stay tuned for number 12 because Lady C says that revelation changes everything and completely challenges the image many people have of Meghan. One of the first claims Lady C focuses on is a habit she says Meghan allegedly tried to keep private. Lady C claims Meghan had what she describes as sticky fingers, suggesting she sometimes held on to items that were never meant to stay with her.
I can tell you, as somebody who's been photographed for well over 50 years now, that sometimes you are invited to choose some of the dresses. But there are other times when it's made absolutely clear to you that under no circumstances will you be allowed to take any of them.
According to Lady C, this allegedly included everything from wardrobe pieces used during productions to hair combs used during styling sessions. Lady C explains that fashion brands often loan expensive outfits and accessories to celebrities for magazine shoots or special appearances. Those items are normally expected to be returned once the event or photo session is finished. However, Lady C alleges Meghan sometimes treated borrowed pieces as though they had become part of her own collection. One story Lady C points to involves designer clothing, reportedly worth around $1,700 after a Variety magazine photo shoot. According to Lady C, Meghan allegedly kept the clothing instead of returning it. While celebrities are occasionally allowed to keep outfits after certain events, Lady C argues that this was not one of those situations and says the items were not intended as gifts.
It's been commented upon from long before she got married. So Meghan is very attached to, shall we say, freebies.
Lady C also claims this behavior did not begin after Meghan joined the royal family. According to her, she believes it was a pattern that existed years earlier. Lady C alleges Meghan enjoyed holding onto property that was not hers and later treating it as though it belonged to her. She also argues Meghan has always liked receiving free items and, in her opinion, preferred getting things without having to purchase them. Lady C also shares her opinion about Meghan's charitable appearances. According to Lady C, whenever Meghan takes part in charity work, she believes the attention eventually shifts back toward Meghan herself instead of remaining focused on the cause.
Look at us, showing up and doing good. She's just sort of ramming it down our throats, isn't she, about how wonderful she is. Aren't I special? Aren't I great? Just like after the Los Angeles fires. Remember when she turned up there to look as if she was helping people? She thinks that we see her as some sort of angel on earth or something, doesn't she?
But I think that's what she wants us to see her as. But we don't. We see her as the total phony and the total contrivance that she is.
Lady C argues those appearances often highlight Meghan and the Archewell Foundation just as much as the charitable effort being supported. In Lady C's view, cameras are an important part of those events because they help create public attention. She believes every appearance also helps strengthen Meghan's personal image. According to Lady C, the charity can sometimes become secondary, while Meghan remains the center of public conversation. Lady C also questions the widely told story of how Harry and Meghan met. She describes their relationship as something she believes was carefully arranged rather than a completely unexpected romance. According to Lady C, the story begins around 2011 when Meghan reportedly became friends with Marcus Anderson through Soho House. She says that friendship grew stronger over time. Lady C claims Prince Harry later visited Soho House, where Meghan was introduced to him. From there, she says the relationship slowly developed before eventually leading to their marriage in 2018. Lady C makes clear that she cannot prove every detail, but she believes the relationship was more carefully positioned than many people were led to believe. In her opinion, it was less of a fairy tale and more of a calculated series of events.
Meghan had a pretty interesting, to be polite, reputation. She certainly did. Meghan was a girl who knew that every feminine wall should be used as she horizontally and vertically climbed that ladder.
Lady C further alleges Meghan worked hard to build connections with influential people who could help advance her ambitions. According to Lady C, Meghan made strategic decisions about the relationship she maintained and the opportunities she pursued. She also claims that anyone she believes stood in the way of her goals could quickly be left behind. As one example, Lady C points to Meghan's relationship with her father during the period leading up to the royal wedding. According to Lady C, once Meghan believed the situation had become complicated, she distanced herself from him. Lady C argues this reflected what she sees as a broader pattern of always focusing on moving forward, regardless of the personal consequences. Lady C also believes Meghan deliberately attracts controversy whenever public interest begins to fade. She points to Meghan's appearance at Bondi Beach and argues that the outfit Meghan wore was not a random choice. According to Lady C, Meghan fully understood the reaction it could generate and expected people to keep talking about it.
I knew exactly what shirt to wear to the Bondi Beach commemorative visit in terms of the massacre of Jews at Bondi Beach. She knew exactly what shirt to wear, and it was a shirt that was very evocative. Some people would say almost identical to the shirts that the inmates at Auschwitz, Bergen-Belsen, etc., had to wear.
In Lady C's opinion, remaining in the headlines is more important than whether the attention is positive or negative. She argues that public controversy can become another way of staying relevant and keeping people discussing Meghan. Lady C also makes one of her strongest claims about Queen Elizabeth. According to Lady C, after Meghan joined the royal family, the Queen gradually formed the view that Meghan was different from the person she had initially presented herself to be. Lady C alleges the Queen came to believe she had been misled and that Meghan never truly intended to embrace the role of a hard-working working royal. Lady C also disputes statements Harry and Meghan have made regarding their relationship with Queen Elizabeth. According to Lady C, they gave the impression that they continued to enjoy unrestricted access to the Queen and remained especially close.
He could not believe that she had given this girl, this scrubber with the most appalling reputation, that she had given her an opportunity, and she had believed that because Meghan had allowed her to believe that she wanted to join the team and work as a royal and do good as a royal. And she felt utterly betrayed that she had been manipulated the way she had by Meghan.
Lady C argues that those public claims did not match what she believes was actually happening behind palace walls. According to people Lady C says were close to Queen Elizabeth, the late Queen reportedly became much more careful around Harry and Meghan during her final years. Lady C claims the Queen worried that private conversations could later appear in interviews, documentaries, books, or other public projects. Because of those concerns, Lady C argues the Queen became increasingly cautious about what she discussed with them behind closed doors. Lady C also claims those same concerns influenced other decisions. According to her, the Queen chose not to have photographs taken with Archie and Lilibet. Lady C presents this as another sign that trust between the Queen and the couple had become much more limited than many people realized. Lady C also claims that when Queen Elizabeth passed away, palace officials were especially concerned about making the announcement quickly. According to her, Buckingham Palace wanted the official news released without delay because there were worries that if details spread first through other channels, the public conversation could quickly shift away from the historic moment itself.
The lies that Harry and Meghan were broadcasting through their agents, that they had unlimited and perpetual access to her, and that they would be dooming her and the children and all the rest. All of that was absolutely, according to people the Queen told.
Lady C argues palace officials wanted to make sure the royal family controlled the official announcement from the very beginning. In her opinion, releasing the news immediately removed any chance for confusion or competing public narratives surrounding such an important event. Lady C also believes the media played a huge role in shaping Meghan's public image. According to her, many major news outlets accepted Meghan's version of events without challenging every claim, especially after the Oprah interview. Lady C argues that as more information and opinions emerged over time, some of those early narratives became the subject of ongoing public debate. She believes that early media coverage greatly helped strengthen Meghan's reputation. Another claim from Lady C has sparked plenty of discussion. She alleges Meghan showed an unusual level of interest in Prince William. Lady C points to photographs where Meghan appears to be looking toward William and argues those moments reflected more than simple coincidence.
There was a great concern that Meghan was going to exploit the situation and come out with one of her nonsensical but very damaging and destructive announcements, like, oh, poor me, I'm on fire. I've been abandoned and left here alone because I'm a proud, confident woman of colour and star of suits, and they don't want me because I've got black blood and I'm not allowed to be at Granny's side, and everybody knows that I was Granny's favourite granddaughter and granddaughter-in-law.
According to Lady C, Meghan often tried to get William's attention, although these interpretations remain her personal opinion. Lady C even suggests Meghan may have imagined a very different future within the royal family. According to her, Meghan's ambitions extended beyond Harry, and she speculates Meghan pictured herself in a much more powerful position. Lady C herself admits these views are her own interpretation rather than established fact. Lady C also believes Princess Catherine sensed problems very early. According to her, Catherine felt Meghan entered royal life with goals that differed from those of other working royals. Lady C argues that both Catherine and Prince William gradually became concerned after reports of disagreements involving palace staff and believed Meghan had very different long-term ambitions. According to Lady C, Catherine's doubts began almost immediately. One of Lady C's most controversial claims involves the pregnancies of Archie and Lilibet. Lady C questions details surrounding Meghan's pregnancies and points to observations she believes raise unanswered questions.
Photo of the bear bump is clearly a fake attachment. The average person with normal eyesight can see the straps and where it meets the skin. Is the photo a way of her admitting what she did? We just have to look and learn. She'll never say a word.
These claims have been widely disputed, remain unverified, and there is no publicly confirmed evidence supporting them. Even so, Lady C continues to argue that aspects of the public story deserve closer examination. Lady C also points to the traditional involvement of royal doctors during royal births. She argues that differences in how official information was presented led her to ask further questions. Based on her own opinion, Lady C even argues there should be discussions about the line of succession. These views remain her personal claims and are not supported by official confirmation. Lady C also questions Meghan's desire for extensive security. According to her, she believes the issue goes beyond personal protection. Lady C argues that large and highly visible security teams help create the image of someone with enormous international importance. In her opinion, that public image is an important part of Meghan's overall brand. Lady C further argues that Meghan's career has often been built through strategic relationships. According to her, Meghan consistently formed connections with influential people who already had wealth, status, and powerful networks. Lady C believes those relationships played a major role in helping Meghan move closer to the opportunities she wanted. One story that still generates strong reactions involves the 2018 wedding preparations. Reports have claimed there was a disagreement involving Princess Charlotte's bridesmaid dress, and that Charlotte became upset during the fitting. Different accounts of what happened have been shared over the years, and the full details remain disputed. Lady C is among those who believes the incident reflected deeper tensions within the family. Lady C also points to reports claiming Meghan looked sternly toward Princess Charlotte during the wedding. Those reports remain unconfirmed, but they have continued to fuel debate among royal watchers. Whether people believe Lady C's claims or completely disagree with them, one thing is certain: the conversation surrounding Meghan Markle shows no signs of slowing down anytime soon. What do you think about these claims and opinions shared by Lady C? Do you think there's more to the story, or do you see things differently? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear your take. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.